Alright, folks, we're back.
Witnessing Uncle Ben getting murdered.
No!
And Bison, no!
Oh, there's another one I just thought of.
What's that?
Another movie hot takes, what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So, one thing that I don't like, is it's been a problem in, like, a lot. So, I noticed this back in Daredevil, and it annoyed me. With,
This is gonna be pain.
So, there's gonna be a point where it's like, so, if they made a show called Surfing Dracula back in the day, you'd be able to count on him like every episode he'd be surfing. He'd be surfing every single episode. But nowadays, the way they do it now is that the whole show is a build up to him, like how we got the surfboard.
Yeah.
And then like at the very end you get him surfing for like 20 minutes out of a 50-minute episode. Which, I'm like, yeah, I felt this all the way back when Daredevil first came out. Because all that time back then, it took until the last fucking episode of the show for him to get his actual iconic outfit.
Uh-huh. Well, just like... You figure, how long did it take us to finally get the Wolverine outfit?
Oh my god, and they even fucking teased it. It was almost really bad.
Yo, when I ground-pounded
into the void.
Oh,
run, Joey, run for your life.
Run, not the bees!
You fool.
Did I do that wrong?
You missed one. And now this is a hole where it used to be. Or no, where it is. Yeah, that one. Oh!
Did I redeem myself here?
You did, actually.
Did I do good, Papa?
You did do good, Papa.
Do I just fall to get it?
I think so. Yeah, you just fall.
Woo!
But yeah, like, yeah, I don't know, it feels like all these shows now, they're just like build up until you get to the finale when they finally do the thing. Like, for instance, you remember the show Titans?
Yeah. The fuck Batman show?
Yeah, the fuck Batman show. No, that's
every episode they fuck Batman.
A different member of the Teen Titans fucks Batman. That's statutory rape. That would be a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, because they're all kind of teens.
They're all teenagers. I'll have you. Hey guys, guess what? We got a black person on the Teen Titans. Oh, so you got Cyborg on there? That would have been way better. But anyway, that's not about this. But yeah, Starfire didn't fly until the very last episode.
Man, it's almost like that's like a key part of her character or something.
That'd be like if you made a Superman movie where Superman couldn't fly until the very end. And you know I say that, but I guess the new Wonder Woman couldn't fly until Wonder Woman 2.
I mean, to be fair though, I never really look at her and like think flying is her power. Like, I think that's like among the list of things that she does. You know, because like, what, she's got super strength, she's got the whip of truth or something. Lasso
of truth.
No, I think she whips people until... I mean, it doesn't have any power, she just whips them until they tell the truth.
So then you get that one guy that's into it. Whoa! Wow! What that? No!
Did you want another shot?
No, that's fine.
Alright. But wasn't that a joke in like Has-Been or something?
Oh, I know there was like when...
Like what, are you enjoying this or something?
I know there's a thing where it's like... Where Serpent just like shot... Angel Dust. He's like, harder, daddy! And then Serpent's like, son? Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. That makes a lot more sense.
Missed the pointer.
Oh, that's okay. You're right, it's not. Give me back the controller. You've lost your privileges.
Well.
But yeah, it's like...
That was a choice, alright.
Yeah, it was. Was it the right choice? Probably not.
That probably saved me there.
Also, speaking of hot takes, I feel like Star Wars is in like a weird spot right now, where it's like, whenever they try to like, there's so many times they'll try to bank off on nostalgia and then miss the mark, and then people are like, oh, you're just like badly banking up nostalgia, but then they try and do something new,
and then people hate it.
Yeah, which is like that's always the thing where it's like you gotta do something new that's good.
I feel like I'm a scat man.
But yeah,
I genuinely do feel like there are well, like I said, sometimes I can be too much of a cynic to the point where like, and I feel like that can be said for like Star Wars fans too.
Yeah,
where like
too much of a cinema snob.
Well, yeah, it's like no matter what they do, it's not gonna please everybody,
right?
You know?
Well, I feel like these days it's not gonna please anybody.
Yeah.
Cause even me, you know me, I'm very loose on like movies and TV shows, but like.
See, I used to be like that.
You know what's an issue I've been noticing? Too many shows nowadays feel like the main character gets sidelined.
What do we see recently that disappointed? Oh, Godzilla x Kong.
Yeah, the Godzilla.
Actually, that's a perfect example.
Yeah, Godzilla got sidelined. Knuckles got sidelined. Ahsoka. It wasn't really about Ahsoka. It was about friggin' Sabine. And the thing with Ahsoka is that I was mostly there because I liked Ahsoka in the Clone Wars, and I forgot that she'd had a huge part in Star Wars Rebels. And this was definitely taking more from Rebels than it was Clone Wars. Though I will say, you know what kind of fucked me up with that show?
What?
They show a flashback of Ahsoka during the Clone Wars, and you see a lot of people have brought up the argument against the Jedi being like child soldiers. You don't really get that until you see an age-appropriate actress playing Ahsoka in the Clone Wars. Oh my god, she looked like she was 13.
I mean, they do train the Jedi very young.
Yes, but like, that doesn't make it right. Just because they normally do that doesn't mean like, oh yeah, it's okay to send a 12-year-old into battle.
Eric forgets that there was a point in time where they were literally doing that on Earth.
Yeah, it still wasn't good!
No, it wasn't good! Of course it's not! It's called war, Eric!
But yeah.
You're talking about the flashback. That reminds me, I told you yesterday, but I haven't told the viewers. We were watching the Haikyuu movie. Yeah. Which, by the way, I could care less about volleyball. I don't know shit about it. But, like, if there's a form of, like, to make it... Oh, sorry, I was just letting him get out his bwahahas. Bwahaha. You know, if there's a way to make, you know, a sport as hype as it possibly could be, that's it. Because there was this dude talking like he was on the verge of death, and I'm like, you're playing fucking volleyball. But one of our favorite parts, the guy jumped up in the air to spike it, and then they did like freeze frame where they rotate around him, and then it like goes into a flashback, and we're laughing because we're like the coach is probably like, what's he doing up there? Oh my god, he's having a flashback!
Peter, how are you doing that? I don't know.
Call a doctor, call a scientist.
Okay, kids, you stay here while I go to a scientist. Am I gonna die?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that entire movie was like one volleyball game, and I'm like, how?
How is one Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel stretched across like 8 episodes?
You know what? Fair. How was one Dragon Ball fight stretched out like through an entire season?
Yeah, right. It was funny because Pro 3D actually had a whole had a skit where it's like yeah, I don't really care much about volleyball, but yeah, I'll give this anime a shot. And at the end of it, it's like the performance that they all came together and the power of friendship, and then they were able to execute was just so beautiful.
Hey, I'll admit, by the end of the movie, I was like, the amount that I cared about volleyball, like, it went from like here to like here. They can't see that.
From a 10 to like a 40, but yeah.
like at the end of the movie, it was funny because Peter had just texted us beforehand in the group chat. He's like, "Who wants to get drunk and play some volleyball?" I was like, "You're really trying to create the infamous Top Gun scene, are you?" but after that movie, I was like, "Shoot, I want to play some volleyball."
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, did I know any of the characters' names by the end of it? I knew one of them, Kenma, which we just referred to all the other characters as Kenma 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it was fun. I asked Mac at the end of the movie. I was like, "All right, here's the real test. Name me one other character than Kenma." And he's like, "Fuck."
Damn it.
What were we talking about before volleyball again, though?
I know we were saying something about...
Oh, Ahsoka.
Well, it's 'cause, like the show's losing track of the main character.
Well, I know you said the same. Another Star Wars property. Funny enough, you said the same thing with Mandalorian season 3, right? Because didn't you say it just ended up following Boba Fett?
No, other way around. The Book of Boba Fett.
Oh.
So Book of Boba Fett only had like 6 episodes. And episodes 4, 5, and a half of 6 are like basically Mando episodes.
Oh, you said Book of Boba Fett was like Mandalorian season 3.
Season 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, why don't we actually, like, you know, give time to Boba Fett in this Boba Fett show?
Yeah, and Godzilla X Kong, it was like, man, his
time,
name's first in the title, but you never know.
Yeah, like, every single time, I'm like... Every time Godzilla would come on screen, I'd be like, "Yes, he's finally here!" Then he'd like only be there for like 5 minutes, then go away. I'm like, "No, come back!"
I think I told you. I asked one of our friends, Noah, recently. You know, because like he's like, "Yeah, I just saw that movie," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "What do you think of it?" He's like, to be honest, I wasn't too impressed. I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Well, you know, I don't know if it's just because I'm not a Godzilla fan and everything." I was like, "No, even Godzilla fans thought that."
Because he wasn't in the movie. He was barely in the... What he did have was awesome. Like, the monster fight scenes were cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still on the fence as to whether... I like the new Godzilla design. I just don't think it should be, like, a permanent upgrade.
Well, you don't like the pink spikes?
The pink spikes are fine. I feel like he looks too, like... He looks too... Like, this is gonna sound a little weird. He looks too menacing.
He's a, like...
I know, but...
300...
My thing, though, is he doesn't look like a good guy.
Is he still how big is he now?
I think he's, like, closer to 400 now.
Okay.
Because I know he's grown since 2014.
I groaned a lot during that movie. No, okay, I shouldn't say that. It wasn't that bad.
I was bad. I was sad when Bryan Cranston left.
Oh, I was mainly talking about X Kong.
Oh, but
I'll get there someday, Eric.
He'll figure it out. Before he drowns.
What am I looking for again?
Star chips.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he looks too spiky, especially in the face.
Ooh. That's gonna chomp down on me, probably. I wasn't even in there! Oh my god. No. Mario.
You're having trouble, Joe.
Yes! Duh! I hate underwater courses!
I'm sorry, I've inflicted this upon you.
Just give me the coin! Give me the coin or give me death!
That is usually how this goes.
There we go. Alright.
But yeah, it's like, I get you want to like, it's good to have more than one main character, but you know, it shouldn't take away from the titular character.
Actually, funny enough, I believe that was the problem in the Haikyuu movie too.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like the main character, like you even said, like oh yeah, the orange-haired guy. And I'm like, yeah, he was not the main character in that movie. Oh, there we go.
We're out of time, Joe.
Am I getting timed?
No, I mean, we're out of time.
Oh. Well, we'll have to
We'll run out of time next
Next time.
Bye.